Welcome back. You're watching Startup Street. Now, Ahmedabad-based premium ice cream brand Hocco has announced a $10 million raise as part of its Series B round that was co-led by the Chona Family Office along with Sauce.vc. Now, with premiumization and new age consumer trends reshaping the food and beverage category, Hocco claims to be building the next generation dairy and dessert brand. Joining us now is Ankit Chona, who is a promoter of the company, to talk about this round, the roadmap, and what it takes to really build a modern legacy brand in a very, very crowded market. Also with me is my colleague, Arundathi. Ankit, welcome to Startup Street. Thanks very much for your time here. Tell us about this $10 million tranche in your Series B round. Is the full $20 million round committed already? And can you break down the expected use in terms of proceeds?
Sure. So, thanks for having me. So this is actually going to be between a $20 and $25 million round that we're going to do. So the first tranche is coming now because we've started the expansion for the next year. And after that, we will take it forward and raise the next tranche over the next 3 to 6 months. And the idea is that we're going to use most of this capital for the fund expanding our capacity and entering new markets.
Right. Hi, Ankit. Arundathi stepping in here. From a growth standpoint, right, what markets are you prioritizing next? And how are you sort of approaching this geographic expansion in a segment with strong regional competition?
Sure. So, we are currently in Gujarat, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, NCR, and very, very small parts of Madhya Pradesh. So the plan is to now go deeper into all these territories. We're pretty much in 100% of Gujarat. We're going to go deeper into Madhya Pradesh. We're going to expand into all of Uttar Pradesh, and then we will also go in certain parts of South India, mainly Telangana. We might do Goa. So we're figuring it out right now because we first have to build up our capacity. Expanding geographies is the easy part. It's actually building the capacity that we're struggling with right now because this summer has been quite brutal for us as far as reaching our demand. We quadrupled capacity over last year, but we've still not even been able to keep up with demand.
All right, Ankit, let me ask you then, since the demand is so large and you're struggling to keep up with capacity, what does the current production look like across your brands? I mean, I'm talking about Hocco, Hoover, Holly, all of them. And how much will this new round enable you to scale capacity by in terms of volumes and even SKUs?
So SKUs is never really a very big challenge, but as far as our overall capacity, currently we're at about 1.3 lakh liters of ice cream per day. Last year we were at about 35,000 liters of ice cream per day, and with this new investment, we want to scale up to 2.5 lakh liters. So we want to double from where we are currently at, and it's a race against time right now because and that's why we had to prepone our fundraise as well because. The kind of green shoots and tailwinds we are seeing, we wanted to start the capex a lot earlier. So, and that's what we're doing right now. We've already, we've acquired additional land next to our current facility, and we're also starting construction in the north to feed the north market as well. So we'll have 2 plants hopefully before next summer.
Sure, and if you can sort of speak to how your distribution mix is evolving, what's the share that's coming from Q-commerce, D2C, offline retail, and what's the margin profile across these channels?
So, the margin is pretty much even. Obviously, in quick commerce, there's a slightly higher margin that needs to be shared with the channels, and therefore the product mix also differs a little bit. But currently, we are at 80% is coming from offline and 20% is coming from quick commerce. Ice cream, there isn't too much of, or rather there is zero D2C that happens because you can't really do your own distribution. So it's 80-20 right now. And I think with the way the trend is going, we will be at 70-30 next year. So, the growth of quick commerce is probably double that of general trade and modern trade right now.
Well, Ankit, let me step back and ask you a broader question as someone, of course, who's been in this space for a very long time. You have more over almost 13 years. And then, of course, for the last 7-8 years, you've been here. This premium ice cream space is really heating up. Both domestic and global players are expanding. What is really your differentiation strategy today? I mean, apart from price point, flavors, distribution, what exactly are you focusing on?
So, first of all, I've been with Hocco. We've only been in the market for about this is our second summer. So And with this whole onset of quick commerce, even I feel like a true startup, because even I'm learning how to sell ice creams on quick commerce and all. But I think overall, see, premiumization is happening across the world, and ice cream is no different. What we are seeing different is that, other than people are willing to experiment, people are looking at healthier options, people are looking at, different form factors. So, for example, this summer we launched this one ice cream called Amchi, which is actually a mango ice cream shaped like a mango, looks like a mango, and obviously tastes like a mango. And and it is packed in a, in it's almost like a tamper-proof kind of packing that we've done. And we have been blown away by the demand that we've seen. It's probably 10x of what we can manufacture right now, and we are really struggling with it. So, and the same thing goes with another category of cones. Everybody does the regular cones, which are, priced anywhere between 20 and 50, 60 rupees. But we came out with this ball top cone, which is called the O cone, because it looks like an O on the top. And, again, it's priced at 90 rupees a cone, which is probably one of the more expensive cones in the market. And again, the demand has been incredible. So, it's a fully automated process we follow on that, but even then we can't keep up with demand. And it's interestingly, it is selling both on quick commerce and in general trade as well. So, usually we always feel that quick commerce is, where you can have more premium products, but this in our case, it's, both these segments where we are seeing these kind of products grow quite rapidly. And obviously we also launched Huber and Holly, which is an ultra premium ice cream brand, which has some very interesting flavor profiles such as Amarana cherry and Sicilian pistachio and salted caramel popcorn. So, it's all about people who are willing to experiment, people are willing to try new ice creams. And I think customers are giving it a fair shot and are willing to do that, try new products as well.
Sure. All right, Ankit, we're completely out of time, but thank you so much for joining us on Startup Street today.
Pleasure.
Moving on, AI is changing